Ravel. He was born in 1875. He lived in France, died in 1937. He was mainly a pianist, but he obviously was a composer and conducted. He went to the Paris Conservatoire at the age 14. He was there for like 6 years. And other major works are Bolero, Piano Concerto in G major, which he actually wrote at the same time as the Concerto for the left hand, and the he died because he contracted like a neurological disease, which is actually so sad. It affected the way that he like could interpret and understand music, and he couldn't talk, and he eventually got surgery on his brain that like eventually caused his death. Like he just never recovered from it. Next slide. There's a lot of lore behind this concerto. It was commissioned by Paul Wittgenstein, who lost his arm in World War I, and he was kind of a little scrub. From my research, I think he was kind of a difficult person. He commissioned tons of pieces by a lot of very huge composers like Prokofiev, Friedrich Schmidt, Richard Strauss, Benjamin Britten, like tons more even than this. And he rejected like a lot of them. He did not like most of the pieces that people were writing him. He told Prokofiev, "Thank you for the concerto, but I do not understand a single note and won't play it." Just like imagine telling Prokofiev that. That's crazy. So yeah, he was the soloist who performed this, but by the time he performed it, he just like did not play it the way it was written. He improvised a lot of it, and that made Ravel mad. And so they were not on good terms after. It was like tea. Next. This is very jazz inspired. There's two main themes. The first theme is and then the second theme, which is the jazz theme, goes to me, honestly, this. Very jazzy, but when you hear it like in the context of the piece, it is not that jazzy to me. Like it is hidden, which makes sense because Ravel said one is only gradually aware that the jazz episode is actually built from the themes of the first section. So I think he tried to kind of like sneak it in, and then towards the end, it's like clearly jazz. It's A-B form-ish. It seems like he kind of didn't know what to decide if he wanted it like to be one movement or two movements played together. He said it was both. Like he's quoted several times saying different things. For our purposes, it's two movements. One slower movement played right next to a faster allegro movement. He's constantly switching between major and minor, so it gives it kind of an ambiguous feel, but it's not like, it doesn't sound atonal. It still sounds like you have like a tonic. Yeah, so I'm gonna play the opening scene. It's like a very dark piece overall, but it seems like there's like kind of moments where the sun rises. I don't know. So the piano entrance is like a big grand entrance, and so yeah, I'm just gonna play that.